Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about something very, very important, and I thought I'd give this episode a little, freestyle. Let's call it like that, because we're going to talk about mental health today, and mental health is huge. So we can talk about it for hours. We can keep it pretty brief and just state mental health is important. But yeah, let's just get into it and let's talk about it. I thought of a statement, and I feel like that this statement is pretty crucial and pretty significant as well. What if the reason that you don't succeed right now in your life is because you're mentally struggling? Because another saying, success is in your mind. What if you're not succeeding because you're in your head, because you're mentally going through stuff and also have limiting beliefs? It all happens in our minds, I really want to address this because I experienced this mental torment the last weeks. Never have I ever experienced something mentally and emotionally affect me so much that my body even got affected by it, by the negative patterns, by the negative thoughts, by the negative emotions that I was feeling. And yeah, for the first time, as I said, I felt it on my body. I felt weak. I didn't eat properly, and my digestion was off balanced. Then I couldn't work out for 2 weeks, maybe even 2.5 weeks. And I just felt constantly tired, drained, weak, and all of that. And I realized it's not because I'm sick or, something outside affecting me inwardly. It was more inwardly I'm affected. And that's why my body is compensating like this. And people don't really talk about, the reason that some diseases or sicknesses, symptoms, whatever happen is because it all started here in the mind. And that's why I want to talk about mental health today, because it is really, really crucial and also, unfortunately, pretty superficially talked about. So let's get into it. Success is in your mind. What if the reason why you're not succeeding in life is because you're in your head? I feel like experiencing huge levels of growth at the moment, like I always have, but this period, this season is pretty different. I feel it's pretty different. I feel like making huge levels of growth within short time spans, like weeks even. And that is pretty crazy, because others, on the other hand, when they make a huge personality shift or growth, it's like every few months, if even, And on my end, it happens every few weeks. And that's why I'm always trying to figure out, am I close to being schizophrenic or to have multiple personalities? What is wrong? I was thinking this last week. Now my perspective changed. It's just, things are happening pretty fast, and it's more like I'm adjusting daily, basically. And this is pretty insane, and I cannot put it into words. It's just something that I'm experiencing, and thank God I'm not really the only one, because my friends and I basically have the same fate in that case of a few shifts every few weeks, and we're always like, life isn't boring over here, right? We're always experiencing shit and talking about it, and we're like, that's a new reality, whilst others talk about, mundane stuff and, superficial stuff. We're always talking about deep shit, and that's just how it is over here. So I wrote a few notes down again. As I said, I don't know why mine happens so frequently and so fast, but at the same time I also do know, I know it's based off of my purpose, because my purpose is also like part of I would say like teaching on personal development, personal growth. It's like, let's say, you know, a coach. A coach needs to go through a tough boot camp to prove that he's actually fit enough for his field, that he's authorized and equipped enough for his field where he wants to coach at. That's me when it comes to personal development. I'm constantly, you know, being challenged by different things. It's not just always outside things, and that's the thing that I've realized, and that is a crazy thing, and it's a new level of growth that I'm experiencing. That's why I said it's a new level. It's because the things that I've experienced the last weeks is like my battlefield, which usually was on the outside, you know, voices from the outside, people tell me what to do, what not to do, trying to impact me, trying to take me off path, whatever, shifted from the outside influence to inwards, meaning my battlefield is within myself, meaning my head. It's not voices anymore, because now I can discern. I don't want to keep cursing, I'm sorry. But I can discern lies from far away, and that's why I just filter through the things people say, and I just filter through opportunities or situations that happen to me, and I'm now like, you know, like I found my middle, I'm aligned, and that's why I can say, okay, nope, okay, yes, I take this, and definitely no, and yeah, I'll take you, you know? So there's this shift of awareness, knowing, okay, what is for me and what is not for me, which is so important. And a lot of people, unfortunately, don't really know yet what is for them and what isn't. So they entertain things that aren't for them, and have to entertain this for a long period of time, because the next level of growth for them is in a few months, or maybe a year later or 2 years later, and they are in this time period of experiencing this in order to hit the next ground level of growth. In my case, this happened in a few weeks, where just a lot of circumstances happened, and I took a step back and I was like, that is interesting. I feel like having to choose like what is for me and what is not for me, but like in a very frequent basis. And that's interesting, you know? So how is that all possible? I call this, and I don't know how I can blend it in, but I call this the mental battlefield. Welcome to your next level of growth. If you arrived here on the mental battlefield, then you've made it pretty far. You've made it up here on the hill of the mountain peak that you want to climb. The mental battlefield is when your biggest enemy isn't someone on the outside no more. Rather, it's yourself now, and that's a plot twist. Oftentimes, even though we might be self-aware and we know that blaming other people isn't a solution, oftentimes we still tend to blame outside circumstances. I hope that this message really inspired you and that you got something out of this. Let me know in the comment box down below what your thoughts are on this, what your experiences are in general on these topics that I've talked about, and I'm really looking forward to the next video, you guys. Thank you so much. It's unbelievable how fast we're growing. We're almost at 200 subscribers, and it happened like this, like within a month, and I'm so grateful for you. So thank you, and welcome to everyone who joined this community. And we're here to grow, y'all. You made a good decision subscribing to this channel, because yeah, I'm here for you. I'm here to see you grow and grow as well, because life is a journey. So you're loved, and until next time then, bye.
Give it a go.